had something interesting pop up this week. I'm a big proponent of using AI. I'm a Grok person. I'm an Elon guy. In fact, I've got a SpaceX t-shirt on today. I'm an investor in SpaceX. And so the interesting thing about AI, it is so moving so fast that it is starting to outpace humans in terms of how quickly it can do things in its own analysis. But where it hasn't, at least in my opinion, nailed it yet is home values. And it's going to have a hard time doing that. I ran through, and specifically, especially with luxury stuff, but I ran through some properties this week with Grok, asking it to value the property, knowing what I know about the neighborhood or the property. And it was pretty far off because it's using all the online aggregators to pull its data, right? So it's going to Zillow or homes.com or realtor.com or wherever, and it's pulling data. And that's how it's kind of calculating it. And it's looking at tax rolls. Well, the problem is that those sites are markedly off. If an automatic valuation, and I'm not saying it won't get there because I think there's certainly a chance that it will, it has gotten better in neighborhoods where, where the houses are very comparable, where there's, kind of consistent in a neighborhood. If you've got a neighborhood in Riverview where all the houses are between 400,000 and 600,000 and they're all kind of comparable, they're all built around the same time, it can be relatively accurate there. It can be accurate in condo buildings, but where it struggles is with unique or higher end homes. So, I've had customers be like, oh, well, I put it in ChatGPT or I put it in Grok and it said I was worth this. And if the automation was effective enough, then Zillow wouldn't have lost billions with a B, buying and selling real estate. Zillow got out of the buying and selling real estate business. They had all the data. They were the leading firm in the space. They opened up this huge portal where consumers could sell their homes directly to Zillow, and then Zillow would turn around, flip them, and sell them. Zillow abandoned it because they were losing money hand over fist, because what they learned is computers can't get inside the house. There's still enough variables at play that computers can't quite calculate, and consumers can't do an inspection. They can't determine what might be wrong with the house, what's not up to code. Those things don't exist with valuing a lot of other things. Now, valuing commercial property or income property, that's a math equation. But when you get into residential real estate, especially if you're looking at luxury stuff, it's not very accurate yet. I plugged in a particular luxury property and it valued it based on all the inputs I put in. It was like 35% over market. I was like, man, Grok, please buy the house for that. And it is an incredible tool, but it is not up to par yet with valuing real estate. It can do a lot of great things, and maybe it will get there, maybe with photos and extra things that you can load into it. It'll eventually improve, and I think it'll probably be there at some point in the future, but it isn't there yet. So if you've grokked your home or plugged it into Claude or ChatGPT and you want to know what it's worth and you're asking AI what your house is worth, it isn't there yet. I promise you, I've done it. I've tested it. It's off. In the circumstances that it is accurate, it's typically going to be in a condo building where they're all the same, or where there is a lot of product exactly or specifically comparable, same floor plan, same year built, same architectural design, same builder, all those things. When that's present, it can get pretty close. But we do live, especially if you go across Tampa Bay into some of our most high price communities, that's not what you see. You don't see the cookie cutter. You see a lot of different architectural designs. You see big houses, small houses in those areas and neighborhoods, which is a lot of Tampa Bay. It's not there yet. So there are a lot of things AI is doing. There are a lot of things it can help with. It's an incredible tool, but it hasn't quite grasped how to evaluate real property yet. So again, you're listening to the Duncan Duo Real Estate Show. When we aren't on air, make sure to follow us on all of our socials. We are at the Duncan Duo, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. I said Twitter. I mean to say X. I got to get that right. I got to say X. If you're a real estate agent and you didn't have the year you wanted to have in 25, I want you to have the year that you want to have in 26. We're looking to grow. We've launched a new market VIP program with Realtor.com that is already having our agents out writing offers and putting homes under contract within just a few weeks. We are looking to hire agents. So if you didn't have the year that you wanted, if you don't feel like you're getting coached, if you also don't feel like you're learning about wealth building, we do a Wealth Building Wednesdays class at the office where I teach the agents things I've done to grow my wealth and make good financial decisions. And then we bring in guest speakers. And our goal is having real estate entrepreneurs that we can coach and grow. and that they can also go out and build and make good financial decisions as well. So if that's something of interest, you can go to jointheduo.com. You can apply for our open positions there. You can set a Calendly appointment. You can message directly with our team. You can also register for coming career nights. Again, that is at jointheduo.com. Thanks so much for tuning in. And